Johnny!
Yo. Yeah. Nice. I did see I watched, I can't remember the dude's name, the one who has a lisp that might be Asian. I watched I saw the gameplay last night. I saw the leaked gameplay last night. But and I briefly saw, I didn't see like actual footage of the map area, but let's see. I'm just gonna pull up on here so we can watch it here. Choo. This on the new map.
看好了，石匠。看好。
Now the picture sucks, but that's okay. The new region does look sick. I saw just a bunch of still frames of the new region, which looks totally different than what we've gotten from Lahairoi. It looks kind of like Jinsho, right? But way more advanced. Yeah, she looks amazing. She looks amazing. Chisa swimsuit. That's so funny. Chisa doesn't really have a whole lot of sex appeal. Swimsuit is hilarious for Chisa. Which one is the one with flying through the map? This was all sent yesterday? Or is that just when you received it? Oh, you forwarded it from yesterday. A lot of these new characters leave some clutter on screen. I mean, I don't know. It's still by far like the cleanest of any gacha game that we've seen. You could make an argument, I suppose, for NTE, but yeah, they don't always hit the mark. I hate eating on screen, but I'm so hungry and I want to get the stream started. The first two you sent me. Can't make it bigger. Yeah, this is the video I saw. It's with this area right here. Or maybe not this exact video, but this is the region. This is the part of the region that I saw. I mean, it kind of has Jinsho vibes, but it also is Jinsho vibes, but it also is like way cleaner. you know? Like they've really dialed in what they're hitting hitting all their marks. They've got it completely dialed in. So much cleaner than Huang Long was. Wow, they're really taking a big step forward here. That's exciting. They really are. They're just grabbing the Gacha War by the balls, dude. Why don't we do this real quick? Oh, you know, I forgot to do it was. I don't even know which ones I need. I know, right? It's almost like this is the start of a new, like a fully new region. It feels that way. The amount of hype, the amount of like proper leaks. Some of them seem to be unofficial leaks, but even just the shit that they leak straight up is way more than they did for Lahai Roy. So that's cool. Damn it, I don't even... Who do I need stuff for? Maybe her? This, maybe. Elysium. What's Sandrone gonna be? Oh, that would be amazing, bro. That would... Because really, dude, I mean, if she's going to be the main trigger for Fusion Burst and Glacio Chafe, you kind of have to have 2 Vigor. And they could sell a lot of Chisa, you know? They can make a lot of money on Chisa if they did just that simple little tweak. She already doubles the max stacks. If you gave her 2 Vigor and allowed a Fusion Burst and a Glacio Chafe to both have their proper best in slot teams, their premium teams, man, that would be so clutch. Oh, you already know that I'm getting pretty much every character. Because I'm irresponsible. Let's see. Vagrancy. Okay. So we'll get Vagrancy from the Battle Pass. Which is that one. Go. I have so many wishes stocked. Not really, but... Okay. Why don't we do... that one?
All here shall bend my will.
Such defiance. Heaven's will. Bullseye! Open fire! Fire in the hole! come down.
Nice.
Golden for.
I mean, Denny Suisi is a good team, not quite as good as Yang Yang Suisi Chisa, but beggars can't be choosers. Sui team is incredible. Suisi is incredibly versatile, can be used in Yang Yang SP teams, Hyuki teams, Ima teams, Kartithia teams. Chisa will for sure. No, Chisa is finally Chisa's finally leveling up, right? I mean, Chisa's fully in the meta now with two top 5 teams. But what are we doing? F1, yeah. That's the good old trounce domains. Uh-oh. God.
Letting brave names echo. Such defiance. I live within you. Shadows of fate, written in the stars.
Blades, cold resolve.
Let's rock. Bullseye. Open fire.
Good, keep it up. I'm still collecting data.
Open fire. Fire in the hole.
You barely managed to touch my levels.
I am secret. Delved into destiny. Decided by destiny. Bullseye. Bullseye.
So you rather wallow in this rotten, decaying world?
Ooh, another one. Oops.
Like the mountain's veins
Or
boil.
do you not even have the courage to be afraid?
Be gone.
Is it my turn now?
Shadows of fate.
Now that's more like it.
Locked on.
With the fall of darkness, destruction shall rise. Have a taste of purgatory. Spare your
I live
energy.
within you.
Running isn't
Open fire.
not bad. You've proven to be a worthy opponent after all.
It's so crazy though, calcing damage in Wuthering Waves. There's no test dummy. The people that do that are way smarter than me to even be able to figure that stuff out.
Let me scribe. Written in the stars.
And these are not all devs of the games either.
Bullseye.
Maybe they have input from them or some of the time, but most of the people doing damage calcs for these gacha games are just fucking total nerds. Ooh, a catalyst billet. Nice. But yeah, that's impressive to me. So good. Just stuff in my face. Well, there's more than just one way to do it, too. I've seen this one girl who has a some software that she developed. And I downloaded it and tried to use it. It was pretty cool, but it was super confusing too. This was for Wuthering Waves. I mean, for Genshin, I guess it's one thing if you want the damage to, if you want to see damage calcs before characters come out, which I get it. I just like any other player want to know what kind of damage characters are going to do before they come out. But with this game, it is a little easier because there is a fucking test dummy. So you can theorize all you want, and a lot of times these people that are doing damage calcs, it's not as simple as just inputting it into inputting ratios to get, or whatever, he's getting ratios and inputting variables, because if it were that simple, why are the damage calcs so often wrong? Sometimes they're like they're like way off. Like Nicole was a great example. They were way off with her. And then when she came out and you could take her to the DPS dummy and test her best teams, the results were they way undercalced her. Natlan. So if I wanted to do that kind of stuff, which I would like to, you know, like I obviously try to come up with some content that's different and engaging enough that maybe I could start to gain new viewers and gain traction. But like when I work 40 hours a week and I have 2 kids, it is so hard. I just don't even, oh, whoops. Okay. Don't even need to do that. I don't even know where I would find the time to do that kind of stuff. Well, and if I did, then I wouldn't have enough time to actually play the games. That's why a lot of times I'm not even as up to date as you are on like leaks and shit like that. Yeah, that's true. That's right. How can you? Because then if you're trying to do quick, that's why there are like literally no calcs for quick swap usually, because so much of it is like skill level comes into play. Whereas like Imeth Toon Rupture team, just as an example, you kind of know what the rotation is, and once like that rotation is down pat, pretty much anyone can do it. And yes, one person might be a little quicker than another, but in general, like it's easy to calc that. What, like you said, once you have the ratios and can input the variables, but there are other teams where it's like impossible to calc. And in particular, quick swap, because how do you factor skill level? You know, do you say, okay, if this person is like a 7 out of 10 skill level, then they get this number? No, it's not possible. And then that you have resonance chain. Because once you get to resonance chain, it's like, oh, forget about it. How are you? Then you have to calc, okay, this character is S2R1, this character is S1R0, this character is S0R1. So, you know, I'm sure people still do that, but God, that would be a nightmare. And how often is that going to be accurate? At least there's only 3 characters, right? To a party, not 4. So makes it a little easier, I guess. I don't think that part can be understated, though. The whole, like, the 3 characters to a party instead of 4. That's such a major difference, because when there's only 3 characters on a team, you kind of know what the oh, there it is. You can assume that most players have the full premium team, and you can calculate for just a couple different alternatives, F2P options, or like free to play weapon options, that kind of thing. In a game like NTE or Genshin, and particularly Genshin because there's so many characters, like, it's so hard to account for so many variables when some characters literally have like Linnea, who just came out a couple months ago, she had like 12 weapon options. Yeah. Right. And you can, I mean, for a lot of characters, you can also just tell by reading the sequence node, like how much buffing that's going to give. The only question becomes if the sequence node also gives buffing to the rest of the team, then you have to start to account for, is the rest of the team premium team? And then if there's a sequence node unlocked for, like, let's say your main DPS as well, then it can get kind of difficult. And that's when, at that point, I'm just like, all right, I'm just going to play the damn game, and that's how I'll fucking calc it. Instead of letting someone else tell me, you know, what they arrived at with their calculator. I'm like, I'll just play the fucking game. But I do understand wanting to have like a general baseline for, you know, before a character comes out, like, how good is the character going to be? Obviously, that's important. So, so there's this, I just got off work a little bit ago, and there's this chick that always comes in on Monday nights. Monday night is like line dancing. Oh boy, I think we just maxed out adventure rank. That's crazy. That is an occasion right there, buddy. Wow. It helps you plan who to pull. Exactly. For me, not so much. Yes, that's true. I'm going to start trying to be a little bit more conservative with it, because I have just gotten way too fucking loosey-goosey, and I'm it's just not, it's not worth it. So, anyway, there's this chick at work that on Monday nights we have like line dancing. Late night for me, clip it. Yeah. Late night for me, yeah. I just got out of work a little bit ago. So we went line dancing, and I didn't go line dancing. I don't know what I'm talking about. We have line dancing at my work where I bartend. It's a club, event center type of thing. There's this girl, and every time that she's there, she every time that she gets drunk, she like won't leave, and she starts flirting with me like really heavily, but she has a boyfriend, and her boyfriend is like this like 250-pound gorilla, like lumberjack dude who gets drunk and angry and scary. But this girl is beautiful, and like I'm like secretly in love with her anyways. Like I leave tonight, and like she was still in the parking lot talking to some of her friends. And I was like, all right, guys, I'm locking the door. And then I went and did some dishes, and I left. And then I had to go run a couple errands. I had to get some groceries and shit. I had no food here at the house. And so I'm like, all right. So like I get home, and I was in the car for a while. You know, I had been gone from work for like 2 hours. And her boyfriend, who has been friendly with me as well, like friendly enough that like I have his phone number. I can't remember what the circumstance was, but we got to talking one night, and we sort of, you know, were chatting it up, and he gave me his number, and so we've texted back and forth a couple times. So he has my number, and he texts me, and he's like, hey dude, were you working tonight? And I said, yeah, I was. And he was like, well, Katie never made it home. And he's like, doesn't it end at like 11:15? And mind you, it was like 2 a.m. I'm like, oh shit. And she was really drunk, and I'm like, fuck, did I overserve this girl and she got a DUI or something? But apparently no. So I message her, and he doesn't know that I have her phone number. I message her, and I'm like, Katie, are you okay? Because Dave just fucking called me, and he's freaking out, and I think he thinks you're like cheating on him or something. And so anyway, she apparently was just there in the parking lot, literally talking with a bunch of her girlfriends, but he is so psycho that he thinks she's... Anyway, so he finds out because she had to tell him, dude, like, I just talked to Ryan, and like he'll verify that, oh, I just gave away my name, whatever. He's like, okay, what's up, authorizer? Yeah, give me a second. So anyway, he's like, dude, I just talked to him, and anyway, she inadvertently lets him know that we have each other's numbers, and now this dude is like not happy. So he's gonna fucking try to come after me, I think. I told her she needs to just ditch that guy. Oh, man. I thought he was a nice guy, but he's apparently a total fucking dirtbag. Thank you for
completing today's commissions.
Okay, authorizer, what the Twitch bitrate is making the stream unstable. Yeah, that happens, dude. I don't really have a whole lot. Yeah, totally controlling and jealous. Yes, he is. That's right. Yeah. That's right. I have no doubt that, and I am not like, I don't like exude confidence, but you know, like I am fairly, I would say I don't exude cockiness, but I am confident in myself, and I know that this girl likes me, but she just like, and she also does just get really flirtatious when she's drunk, but I fully believe that if she fucking kicked that dude to the curb, that something would happen for sure. So anyway, there's a bunch of drama tonight. Yeah. Authorizer, I don't really know what to tell you about that. I mean, that just happens sometimes with Twitch. Or it could be your internet. So, yeah, I don't know, buddy. Twitch sucks. I agree, bro. That's what all my friends have said. Because something almost happened between us a couple, like, maybe like 4 weeks ago. where she was really drunk, and obviously I was not because I don't drink and I was at work. But she was the last one there. And she was all over me, bro. And I told her, like, Katie, no, you have a boyfriend and you're drunk and I'm not. And you need to, like, go home and just go home and be with your boyfriend. And so that is all my friends told me. They're like, yeah, you need to be very careful with that, because if she's actually willing to cheat on him, then you want no part of that. I don't care how hot she is. But she is really fucking hot. And just spunky. She just, oh man. If she didn't drink, I don't think she would ever be a cheater. But unfortunately, she drinks, and she drinks a lot. They fucking do, bro. Isn't that crazy? That's like their thing, is getting drunk and cheating. What's up with that? It's unbelievable. It's like, it's so common that it could almost be excused, but it can't, because it's fucked up. But it's like, because it's just so common, you know, you that one can almost just excuse it and say, oh, you know what? Yeah, that's okay. Everybody does it. Or like, it's only because you were drunk. Yeah. I've been sober off everything. I mean, I could smoke weed and be fine if I wanted to, but it's been so long, bro. And like, I'm in recovery. Like, I go to meetings. I have a sponsor. I sponsor people. So if I started smoking weed, I wouldn't be able to do any of that. And that shit is what keeps me clean. Otherwise, I would be back to the fucking needle, you know? So like, for my own sanity and my own well-being, I just have to stay away from all of it, which is totally fine. I got my cigarettes, I got my video games, I got my gambling, I still got some vices. I got my women, I still love my women, you know, but it's just a different experience when you're not drinking. And it's hard to find chicks that don't drink, bro, which means it's hard to find chicks that don't cheat. Because when they drink, they cheat. It's just I mean, call me a misogynist. I mean, men do it too, obviously. But I can't say that I ever have. I would say that I cheated on a lot of girlfriends with drugs, you know, where I just, all the same behaviors, lying, sneaking around, all that kind of stuff, because I was getting loaded. But I never cheated with another woman. Yeah. Look at this. You don't even need fucking Lindsay Lohan. You just use Skirk. Like, all right, let's fucking go. Exactly. Yeah. Like some stereotypes, or it's not even a stereotype. It's just a fact. It's just a straight up fact of life. Cryo means we get to use this team. Should we do that? During Mona. Okay. All right, here's Spiral Abyss 6.6. Read 6.6? Yeah.
Let the world collide! Stop that!
Adaptive frosting, the pinnacle of excellence. Take flight.
Sakura swirl!
Into the void.
Stay back! Turning point.
Shadows of fate, written in the stars. Such defiance. Our little secret.
Fire in the hole. Bullseye.
Shower me with praise!
Fearless. Off to the freezer. A burst of flavor.
Whirling snow! Embrace the ice!
And never stop.
Didn't even need to do that.
Leave it to me. Turning point.
Heaven's will made mine.
Locked on.
Chaska's such a badass.
Time to shine!
Strike a pose. Adaptive frosting. Goose on the loose.
My apologies!
Fearless.
Paradigm shift!
Surge.
Watch out! Story has only just begun.
Let me scribe. Decided by destiny. I think not. Our little secret.
Let's run. Locked on.
Okay. Floor 12. Character elemental skill damage 75%. Okay. I mean, I assume that they just want us to use cryo, but whatever. Okay. Yeah.
Yoo-hoo!
A little amuse-bouche.
Love Hamu Baboosh.
Whirling snow! Kami Satorat! Sumetsu!
And never star goes out. Merciless.
Shower me with praise!
Off to the freezer. Goose on the loose. Into the void.
Okay.
Watch out! Turning point in.
Fate is upon you! Heaven's will made mine.
Open fire. Locked on. Locked on. Knock him down.
Leave it to me.
Okay, boom.
Adaptive frosting. At first, the flavor. Yeah. My apologies. Embrace the ice. Merciless. Paradigm shift. Time to shine.
And he's like,
Strike a pose. The audacity. So rude. Fearless. Never frog goes out.
uh-oh.
Off to the freezer.
Heal us.
Shower me with praise. Whirling snow. Kamisato out. Sumetsu. Merciless. Paradigm shift.
Damn, that is such a nice nuke. When you can fucking couple that with Ayaka's burst, that is very, very sexy.
Delved into destiny, decided by destiny. I think not. I live within you.
Left on. Fire in the hole.
Leave it to me. The story has only just begun.
Shadows of fate, begone. Heaven's will, made mine.
Take me up. Open fire. Left on. Open fire.
The story has only just
There we go, Durin. Alright, last floor.
test and know my will.
Adaptive frosting.
Each deed
first,
will
the
be
flavor.
judged.
Ayaka.
And never frog goes out.
Vision required.
Strike a pose. Let my name echo in song. Just shoot goose on the loose. Yeah. Take flight. Sakura swirl.
Recorded. Each deed will be judged.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Delved into destiny, fate is upon you. I think not. I live within you.
Let's fly. Open fire. Open fire. Open fire. Open fire. Hold on to your hats.
No, not yet. Turning point.
Shadows of fate,
Damn it.
such defiance.
Take me up. Bullseye. Bullseye.
Well, there you go, Chaska. Boom. There is Abyss 6.6. Super easy. Once you get a good amount of characters, it becomes quite easy. Kind of the same thing with End State Matrix. Like, after getting 3 new characters in the last week, End State Matrix was so much easier to get the like 6 teams with 5k damage. And what was the other one? The like 59, the highest point total, 59,000 or whatever it was. as well use these. See what we got. Attack circlet. Attack sands. That's a pretty decent piece. That's actually really good for Nicole. Hey, nice feather too. Okay. So. Oh man. We're stacking them now. And we're like, the pity is nice. So we'll be set for Sandrone. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 64. 64 pity. So, how long do I have to do? Okay. This 14 days. I mean, I'm kind of, what time is it? 3:21. No, I'm not gonna do it now. Fuck.
I bought a plant.
Maybe tomorrow.
Gorgeous time. Again, I was wondering.
Quit Discord for now. Close some of that stuff. All right. We're going a quick smoky break. Be right back. Okay. Watching that Electro Rover video, we finally got a good looking rover. Arrow barely had any animations, and same for Havoc Spectro. Wonder if Hassan will be Electro Flare. If so, could use Booling with her as a budget option. I would be shocked if we didn't get that from somewhere, because it's been long enough, you know, that we've had Booling. As you can see, I still check every time. Oh, they wait a minute. But they still won't let you change jump. They only let you change those. That's crazy. These are the ones I really need to be able to change. That's fucking crazy. This game is fucking shit because of that. Straight up fucking shit, dude.
Today, Black Mimosa had a good dream. Woke up happy too. But can't remember what the dream was about.
I didn't yet. I still have time. I think I've pulled like 9 of the 15 tickets. But let's check. I mean, bro, I've spent so much of my fawns. Dude, I would have like 7 million fawns by now. But look, the next purchase is 15 or 1.5 million fawns. And the odds of getting it are still 1 in 6. So we'll see where I'm at in a little bit. I don't care that much. I don't even drive that much in this game. I kind of regret spending any of the fawns on it. I did get the Porsche outfit.
Black Mimosa, angry. That hurts.
You're it. Watch your step. I got it. Again. Thousand eyes awaken. Let the games begin. Oh God, you. Leave it to me. My turn. I got it.
Oops.
My turn. Get it, Kiramaru. Not bad. Where would you like to start hurting? Intimacy through
Through pain.
Fabulous friend, yes. Stay there.
I like Daffodil. She's fun. I mean, it's the best. This is the best team I can assemble at the moment, just based on the characters I have built. I really like Sekiri. I didn't realize when the game came out how important Sekiri was, but Sekiri is actually the most important and probably just the best all-around option for the limited 5 stars, or the standard 5 stars, excuse me. Of course, everybody wants the DPS characters, but actually Daffodil and Fadia are probably the two more important ones. Or Fadia and Sekiri.
about time. Oh God, you. I'll handle this. My turn. Wait and see. Found it. Better get used to it.
His team is like half quick swap, half not.
Give me a show next time.
I don't know. I'm still trying to figure it out. Wait, did you start playing Mormons? I don't remember if you ever answered me when I had asked you about that. But did you start playing that game? I think I asked you on Discord if you. Is it good though? Like, is it worth playing? Would you recommend?
Better get used to
Body is fresh, no fun. Black Rosa, angry. Oh, it's you. Go. Forgot to dodge. Black Rosa.
intimacy through pain.
Black Mimosa, Beardstone.
Damn.
It hurts. Don't worry. It's you. Black Mimosa, faster.
Coming through. Get it, Kiramaro.
Oh, really?
Nowhere to hide.
Oh, that sounds cool. That's the kind of games I like.
My turn. Time to eat. I got it. It's about time. Want some more? Cutie, let the games begin. That's right. Feeling satisfied. Better get used to it. Desire.
Black Mimosa, quickly. Let's all go home early today. Oh, it's you.
Over here. Watch your step. Hey! Knew it. Thousand eyes awaken.
Wait, they had daily banners for every single limited character that has released in the past year or so. You managed to get... How does that work? They have daily banners? What, so it changes every day? Oh, wow. That is... Yeah. Whoops. I mean, even this game, which is pretty generous, there are times when I'm like, ugh, really? Like, even this Porsche thing, it's just stupid. Like, obviously, most people probably aren't going to have that much. Say, like, if I do this and I miss, then I'm going to have less than 1 million fawns. So I won't even be able to pull the next ticket. They're expecting people to just spend their polls on it, which is crazy. 30, I have 70. I only have 3 of these. There's this, like, what? Is there even any more? No, there's not. Oh, that's crazy. That I believe that, dude. I totally believe that, actually. That it's almost impossible to get the Porsche unless you get lucky or you get or you spend pulls. That is, to me, that's exactly what it feels like. What do I have? Fuck, I have 8. Well, let's do this. Let's see.
I'm ready. You need me to step in. Don't forget to bill them for an appearance fee.
Watch your step.
Shift change. Go rest now. Let's all go home early today.
Feeling satisfied.
What you see is an illusion.
My turn. Watch out, fool.
No, I agree.
Intimacy through pain.
To me. No problem.
My turn. Time to eat.
Stay there.
This isn't safe. I'm out.
Yeah, I mean, I agree, dude. I was waiting for that, and like they almost, like, remember you were watching the live stream with me, or you at least watched part of it with me, and they made it look like it was gonna be like it was in her quest, and that was apparently not true. Fucking insane. But yeah, dude, I honestly was pretty pissed when I saw, like, I didn't realize. I think that's probably what happened to a lot of people, unless they were smart and like checked up on it ahead of time. But most people probably did not like go and do the math to see like how many fawns it was gonna cost them to continue to pull on this thing. But yeah, it's just not worth it for me to. Yeah, if I did that, I would have like 600,000 fawns. And let's see like what is left. A 10 pull. Some of these gifts. Oh, I thought I did get the outfit. No, I didn't. I didn't even get the fucking outfit. I guarantee you the next one would be that too. Yeah, well, one of her ultimates, she has 2 different ultimates, but one of them has more cars. But she doesn't really turn into like the dark Lacrimosa that we saw in the quest when you got to fight her in that little alleyway. So yeah, it's kind of a letdown. It's kind of lame, I think. So we have what? Chaos in 10 days? 7 days? Cool. Go to WuWa. Yeah. Yeah, it is kind of a bummer. But yeah, Kuro really is the only like that they continue to deliver when it comes to things like that, like ultimate animations. I mean, Genshin definitely has some cool ones, but a lot of them are lame. One of the things that's really gay is that the 4-star units don't even get burst animation. Genshin or WuWa at least does give burst animation to every character. Even if the 4-star units are kind of lame, but like Boolings is pretty cool. It's not the case with all of them. Not everyone gets the Imeth treatment. Yeah, and I kind of felt that way about Imeth at first. I mean, now I love it, but Imeth has so many animations that it's almost like unfair. Like what they did for that character, like no one else has gotten that treatment. It's fucking crazy. So we'll have to see what the final results are on some of these new characters coming out, but it does seem like we're gonna get probably it seems like they're starting to think more along those lines of like Imeth, where they have multiple different burst animations. It's not just the one. You know, you get like 4 time stops situations during one character's rotation. And if you have like 3 characters on the team that all have that, you're literally stomping the clock like 9 times per rotation plus the tune breaks. It ends up being quite a bit. Yeah. But they make it work somehow. I was actually pretty happy with Lucy and Rebecca's results in the what's it called?
Let's pick up the pace.
In the end state matrix. They did pretty good. Oh yeah. don't even know. What do we need to go spend shit on?
Let's add more memories.
I suppose I could start start farming for swords. Yeah. Yeah, it looks cool, but I don't know. We'll see. We'll see if it's as clean as iMyth's. Because iMyth, I mean, to a person that has never played the game, like one of my buddies jumped on my stream the other day and he was like, I don't even know what the fuck's going on because iMyth's flying around and it's just like wha-bam, 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 and sparks flying everywhere. And it's like, you know, and then she fucking rips the earth up and like, I really feel like actually, Augusto was the one who started that trend, right? And so anyways, and it's just gotten crazier and crazier and crazier with most resonators since Augusta came out. Oh, I don't even need to do that. I always have enough. What I run out of is these things. So I'm just going to start farming different weapon materials.
Scattered memories. Take shape. Gotcha. I witness the edge.
Oh yeah, plus double drop. Yeah, definitely a good day to do that. Yeah. Well, that's exactly right. I remember when I saw iMyths, I was like, I don't know if I'm gonna like that during combat. But again, it worked out somehow. They made it work.
Take shape. Come on, let me talk. That was not. Let that be slow.
Yeah, exactly. No, iMyth is like the most fun and easy to play because of that. You get all the breaks. I can literally like lean back, scratch my fucking, scratch my face if I need to or whatever, and then like come back to it. And it's like you get all these. You're right. It is really easy. Hey. Oh, I didn't grab that last night. Hmm. 3 achievements away from 1,000. Yeah, no shit. Yeah, that's why Zani would not be a that's why even like Lupa, Brant, Changli, which a lot of people play them quick swap, although that's definitely not necessary. But yeah. The other reason that quick swap is not necessarily, I don't know. It's kind of crazy to me. I've posted videos of really fast clear times actually of Lupa, Brant, Changli back in the early days when I was first started streaming, and I had a couple people start roasting me about that I'm playing them wrong, that it's supposed to be quick swap or whatever, but there's like a couple reasons that never made sense to me. For one,
Scissors at the ready.
Lupa has
Have no one tarnishing victory's honor.
an enhanced intro skill. And each other resonator in the team needs to, I don't know, remember where it is here in the explanation. You think once you assemble another team in WuWa, you're just like vertically investing in your units, so you've been really thinking about what you want your next team to be. You kind of have to. If you're F2P low spender, you really got to be pretty methodical about it and intentional, and not just be like, ah, fuck it. Like this character came up and I decided I love them, or, you know, I play what usually happens is people play the story quest and they're like, oh, I love this character, because almost every character in this game is lovable and amazing. So like I get it, but yeah, anyway, what I was saying about Lupa, each resonator in the team needs to also perform their intro skill for her to get her enhanced intro skill. And it does a fuck ton of damage. So that's one reason. And then another reason is Brant. When Brant perform, if you have Brant's S2, is it? Yeah. Brant's outro skill gains an enhancement that the incoming resonator hits a target within 20 seconds of his outro skill. Brant blasts the target, dealing 440 dealing fusion damage equal to 440% of Brant's attack. So there's a couple reasons right there that you kind of need to perform all of their proper rotations, not just quick swap them. Certainly you can do that, and I'm sure people get really good scores and shit with that setup, but that is certainly not the only way to play them. And I've had great success with that team. So those people can suck my fucking dick. All right, this will be our final poll. They did not give that many polls on this banner. And that'll do it. Unless they give us something random later on. That's all of the polls, I believe, right? Right. Yeah, they're just not making teams anymore that are meant for quick swap. Well, what I was just showing you that those particular buffs require intro and outro skills. Brant's yes, Changli, of course, but the other two, no, not so much. But that buff I was just showing you with Brant, it's a 20-second cooldown on that, or 20 seconds is the it expires after 20 seconds. So
has to be clean.
Anyways. Now that we fucking bitch slapped all of this, what are the cycle rewards I didn't get yet? Defeat 5 enemies with a single team. In Singularity expansion. Yeah, we just butt-fucked this thing last night. Crushed it. I think, what was the top scorer? Might have been Sigrika. With almost 15k. I was really happy with this score, actually. Yang Yang, Chisa, and Baishi doing good shit. Well, there are a lot of units that can be quick swapped, but I just feel like you're losing a lot. Look at this, and I actually didn't even use every character. But I was like, I got what I didn't use. I still had a Shorekeeper left. And more, I wonder if I could just go, like... Wait, obviously it was still short. Dungeon buffs. Yeah, Havoc damage amped. I guess we could just do that for the fuck of it. Man, that might help, but... Yeah, no, it was a good little run last night. And that Goku dude was on here and he told me, he was like, your Imeth rotations could stand to improve. And I was like, bro, you're a 16-year-old kid. You keep asking me for advice. You can go fuck yourself. I have a 40-hour-a-week job and 2 kids. I'm not a professional video gamer. You came here and asked me, bitch. Whoops, so slow. Oh, I just realized, oh shit. Look, Danjin, I realize, is using like a fucking training sword. I think I took Emerald of Genesis off of her. Oh, this guy has Havoc Res too, of course. but this is just where we were. That's why I was like, why am I not doing any damage? Well, at least it added a little bit to our point total.
From the soul. Astral modulation. Loading. Guide my blade. Visual.
Okay, 70,000 points. That's what we can do when you have like almost every character. I don't have almost every character, but I have almost every new character. Every character from Partithia onward. Well, I don't have, so every character from Lupa onward, I think I have, except for, no, Zani was before the Lupa. So yeah. All right, I guess we're gonna reset our record. Because I want to test a couple best in slot. We're going to see who does better. Chisa, Denia, Imeth, or Chisa, Lucilla, Yuki. I don't think I'm going to pull... You just learned that the one echo that I have on Shorekeeper, you can hold it. Yes, you can. Yeah, I knew that. But I don't do that with Shorekeeper because it just extends the rotation. But I'll do it with like Booling or other characters. It just depends. But with Shorekeeper, obviously you want to be on field for as little time as possible. But yes, I did know that. Damn it. Well, this is going to be a problem because of the Havoc res, even though... This is the only problem with testing units, and this is the fucking... I wish the enemies... You can make the enemies hard, but don't give them the resistance. It's just fucking annoying. And it makes it hard to have a balanced test. That'll work. All right. Hopefully that'll catch him. Nice. Damn it. Thought that would fucking that would take him out.
Lifeline blocked. Dismantle. On the brink of an eye.
Damn. $12,160. Yes, I know. I don't really see the point of it. That echo just doesn't really deal a lot of damage. The only time really to use it, and like that's the thing though. The only characters that I have that attached to are Shorekeeper and maybe some of the 4-star units that I don't use anymore. I don't even remember. So, but like when you do the demo resonators, like Booling has it, a couple other characters have it, and so I'll use it just so you're getting some damage from Booling. Sometimes I'll hold it while I'm using her skill, while I'm holding her skill. Or not her skill, her charged attack that heals that thing. Okay, so that was 12,160. And probably could have been better if we didn't have the stupid Havoc res from the first boss, but go here. Right, like no units use that. It was, I mean, I think they did back in the day, but it's such an old echo that like it's not recommended. If you look up any new units, it's never like a recommended choice. So
Tether nothingness. Deconstructed. Structural collapse. Cutting through the numbers.
Come on, get in shot. Illusion to the past. Step forward. I protect. Every edge. Oh my.
Too late to escape. A life as fleeting as the first snow. May the sakura incinerate. Burn this self away.
Lifeline blocked. Dismantle. A pivotal moment. Eye of unraveling. Connection severed.
Scattered memories. Take shape. I witness every instant. Perfect lighting. Gotcha.
You can trust me. You should have run. Take your final dive into Naraka.
Glacio Chafe is like unfair. It just immobilizes every fucking enemy. Oh, that's cool. It had both enemies still there.
This vessel I offer.
To pieces. Exiled in a breath. Come.
There's your fucking ult.
End. This ends here. Dead center blocked. Break apart.
Mediocre foes. Dismissed. I inscribe all that I have. Come on, get in shot.
Oh, fuck. I tried to do two things at the same time.
Memories take shape.
Let there be snow.
Well, that could have been better, but okay. Be right back. Cats. I love the cats. We love the cats. Okay, so that could have been better. I think at the end of the day, they're pretty neck and neck. Let me try this team here.
The incision has to be clean.
Command mode engaged. Stars, hear my queries. Structural override initiated. Order executed. Drive safe. Special delivery. Go, go. Go over here. Huh? Huh? Huh. No look. Ha. Watch the corner.
Struggling only pains you more. Game over. Entombed in daybreak, my scalpel etches your epitaph.
Assuming master control. Structural override initiated. Authorizing maximum output. Attack confirmed. Drive safe. Don't blink. You'll miss the best part.
Pain relief initiated. Rise anew. Gotcha. Return to silence. I deliver merciful death.
Assuming master control. Structural override initiated.
Ah, fuck.
All targets in sight. Guidance ready. Initiating criticality protocol. Processing complete. Drive safe. Tie a bow and call that my signature. Check this out. One more. Hey, where's the fire?
Immediate procedure. As takes form. Time to incise. Blink, and agony ends.
I need
75-53. Not quite. Try that.
Cover modules ready. Structural override initiated. Authorizing maximum output. Locked in. Attack confirmed. Blast and bang! It's wet! Try and run. Firewall paper thin. No challenge. You're under new management.
Oh, that was so slow.
For a starry night.
Last night it was like double that. Holy shit. So I think the last thing I want to do here is to go. Where is she? Oh, Mornay. But let's. All right.
Look, a laser sword.
Have you done End State yet? Or do you not have like enough full teams built?
Copper modules ready. Structural override initiated. Stars, hear my queries.
Yeah, you were telling me about the kitten situation. That's so awesome.
Don't blink, you'll miss the best part. Check this out. Whirling up. Souls sing in harmony. To the Savior's victory. Light show of the finale. Fire. Order complete. Ghosts don't feel pain. Come on. Stars, light up tomorrow. And now, light wings activated. Stars shine tonight. Assuming master control. Leave it to me. Structural override authorizing maximum output.
Yeah, you're right. It doesn't. They follow the same script as Genshin. Genshin did Stygian Onslaught, which is meant to be like the biggest test of your might. Like, it's the most challenging endgame mode, but they barely give any Primo Gems as a reward. So a lot of people just don't even try. A lot of the F2P accounts, they just like, fuck it.
Blaze leaves the night.
But they do make the Primo, like, the first 3 difficulty levels are very accessible for any player. Whoops. Pressing the wrong button. Every time I start talking, I fuck up.
Sparks, ignite the world. Cluster cannon ready. The Savior rises. Assuming master control. Locked in. Access confirmed. Structural override initiating criticality protocol. Processing complete. Drive safe. Tie a bow and call that my signature. Go over here. Mark. Hey, where's the fire? Whirling up. System integrated. Starlight over the seas. Scorch through the void.
Yeah, the Elusive Realm's fun.
Heroes on. Lights up. Lines check. Fly high. Truth. Reach the cosmos. Hidden body limit unlocked. The Savior rises. Assuming master control. Locked in. Structural override initiative. Stars. Hear my queries. Attack confirmed. Drive safe. Don't blink. You'll miss the best part. Check this out. I need not wait for a starry night.
That kitten have started corralling me when I walk towards defeating spot. They won't come. Oh, that's so cute.
At my back.
Wow.
Hands. And a
That is actually amazing. So this is my opinion, is that this still is the most meta team in the game. because that was just done with and you have to remember that all of my characters pretty much are at the same investment level, like S2 R1, some of them are S3 R1, but like that score with no token, just the general token, the Toon Rupture Imith team still seems like it finishes in front. So like literally barely worse than this team, which has a buff. So oh, it's totally worth it, dude. Even just her S1 and 2 are they're two of the best early sequence nodes in the game, if not the best, at least for right now. Shorekeeper has a really good S2 also. That's like, that one's notable because it's just gives such a huge damage amp. Her buffing is already insane, but Imith's S2 is incredible. So definitely worth it. Oh, it's probably... Yeah, it's not going to be 3.5. No. Dude, Cartithia didn't rerun forever. If I remember correctly, it was a long-ass time. Anyways, I'm calling it a night. It's 4:30 in the morning. Mornier S1 is a really good one to have. Yeah, I have Imith S3 because I saw that. Imith S3 is probably like, if you consider S3 early, it's probably the best early sequence node in the game. But her S2 is a good stopping point too. All right, I'll see you. I'll be on tomorrow. Daytime.